Welcome to the first annual first years versus second years film quiz, and if we're lucky, the last annual first years versus second years film quiz. How this will work is I will go one by one, asking each member of each team a question. The first team to reach a maximum of 10 points will win, or until I run out of questions. Alright, question 1 goes to the first years. Which former wrestler starred in the 1987 movie The Princess Bride?
Andre the Giant.
Correct, 1 point. Question 2 goes to the second years. Matt Damon and Christian Bale starred in a 2019 movie about which two car manufacturers?
Ford and Ferrari.
Correct, 1 point. Question 2, first years. Which American singer played the character of Ramona in the 2019 movie Hustlers?
Ariana Grande.
Wrong. It was Jennifer Lopez.
I literally just said J-Lo. I was just guessing.
Okay. Second years. Directed by Todd Phillips, what was the first R-rated movie to pass the $1 billion mark at the box office worldwide?
Joker.
Correct. 2 points. First years. The Spy Who Loved Me was filmed in Abu Simbel, Greater Cairo, and which other Egyptian city?
Was it Memphis?
Wrong. It was Luxor. Second years. Robert Redford and Meryl Streep starred in which 1985 Sidney Pollack movie?
Anyone know?
I don't have a clue.
Jim Jabra.
Just say something, dude.
Same movie. Spider-Man.
No. You are wrong and you're an idiot. It was out of Africa. Okay, first years. Which US state is Fargo set in?
Is it Hawaii?
No, Minnesota.
Hawaii 5-0.
Fargo.
I didn't know he said.
Okay, second years. Who played Eve's nemesis, Margot Channing, in the 1950 movie All About Eve?
You know it.
Why would I know?
You don't know.
I'm sure Dan knows it.
Was it Jim Jabra?
Just guess.
Nah.
Marilyn Monroe.
Ben Davis.
No. Shouldn't be.
Everyone knows. Everyone knows that. Okay, first years. Which company bought Love Film in 2011?
Was it Sony Pictures?
No, Amazon. Second years. Get Your Head in the Game and Breaking Free are songs from which 2006 movie?
High School Musical.
Yeah. First years. Blame Canada is an Academy Award
South Park.
nominated song. Correct. Second years. Holding Out for a Hero by Bonnie Tyler featured on which movie soundtrack?
Shrek.
It's Footloose, but it was in Shrek.
That's not the answer, Dad.
Wait a minute.
I was so confident. No.
Yeah.
Okay. First years. West Side Story is inspired by which Shakespeare play?
Romeo and Juliet.
Correct. Second years. Which actor founded the Sundance Film Festival?
Was it Robert Redford?
Correct. First years. Who was Jamie Lee Curtis's actor father?
Robert Curtis?
No, Tony Curtis.
There is a Robert Curtis, but
Second years. In which movie, set in a futuristic and bleak Australia, does Mel Gibson play a highway patrolman seeking revenge
Mad
upon a
Max.
motorcycle? Yeah, correct. Okay. First years. Which actress starred in both Alien and Avatar?
Was it Daisy Ridley? Oh no, it was Sigourney Weaver.
Too late, you said Daisy Ridley.
Oh shite,
You have to live with that decision and the shame. You have to go home, you have to tell your parents that. Second years. Point Break and The Hurt Locker are both movies directed by who?
Catherine Bigelow.
Correct. First years. With which movie did Tom Hanks win his first Academy Award for Best Actor?
Forrest Gump.
Philadelphia. Second years. Who directed the movies Alien, Gladiator, and Thelma and Louise?
Ridley Scott.
Correct. First years. Which of these movies was not directed by Alfred Hitchcock? Lolita, Rebecca, or Marnie?
Lolita.
Correct. Probably doesn't age well. Second years. What year was Disney's Fantasia made?
1934.
1940. First years. Don't Let Go by En Vogue featured on the soundtrack of which 1996 movie?
Mr. Doubtfire.
Set It Off. Second years. Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart starred together in which fantasy series? Correct. First years. Everything I Do It For You by Bryan Adams was on the soundtrack to which 1991 movie?
Was it Footloose?
It was Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Second years. Call Me by Blondie features on the soundtrack of which 1980 movie starring Richard Gere?
What was the year again?
1980. I'm going to put Zara out of misery and time you out. It's American Gigolo. Dan thought you would have got that one.
Nice one.
First years. Check On It by Beyonce featured on the soundtrack of which movie starring Steve Martin?
Pass.
Pink Panther. Second years. Who played Laszlo D. Almasi in The English Patient?
Oh, the answer.
The film?
No. The answer to the question.
No, I don't know.
Ray Fiennes. First years. Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins featured on the soundtrack of which 1980s movie? I don't know why these are all soundtracks.
Top Gun.
Yeah, correct. Second years. Knick Knack was a baddie in which James Bond movie?
I think it was one of Conor Hughes' ones.
It's a James Bond film. It's a James Bond film.
Doctor No.
The Man with the Golden Gun. I'm skipping past any more soundtrack questions.
Thank you.
First years. Nicolas Cage is the nephew of which esteemed director?
David Cage.
Wrong. Francis Ford Coppola. Second years. Which classic movie opens with the word Rosebud?
What are you doing?
Okay, changing the rules. The first to answer the question will now get the point. Which actor starred as Elton John in the musical biopic Rocketman?
Taron Egerton.
Correct.
That's a wrong film.
Which actress was born as Norma Jane Mortensen?
Angelina Jolie.
Marilyn Monroe. Beauty School Dropout featured on the soundtrack to which movie?
Grease.
Correct. That's 10 now for them.
I'm skipping soundtrack questions.
Shut up.
Thank you. Someone said it.
Chris.
Yeah, second years have won now.
Second years, you get this shiny new penny.
Wow.
And you get to beat up a first year of your choice.
That is still.
Right,